Building on the success of the urban hawker concept in New York City, Singapore food sellers there now want to take their local dishes across America. They've done that well.
That's right. At least a quarter of the operators plan to set up a shop in other states like California. Chloe Chu reports from Manhattan.
The Big Apple. It's home to pizzas, burgers, and thanks to urban hawker, nasi padang and chicken rice too. The Singapore street food concept launched in New York half a year ago, but already some hawkers hope to open up in other cities across USA. And they're in talks with government agency Enterprise Singapore to do so.
Opening in New York City gives us more opportunity to open in different states such as DC and LA. And we hope once we stabilize here in New York, we will proceed with the expansion.
The operators say business has been good because their dishes are viewed as specialty items.
More profitable, and also it's not so competitive compared to in Singapore, where there's maybe like two chicken rice stalls in the hawker center. In Singapore, there's somewhat like a ceiling for selling price. This chicken rice dish is unique here. We can see it's more like a specialized thing where people come here specifically for chicken rice.
But trying to provide an authentic experience here and replicating it elsewhere in America won't come without its challenges.
We are only limited to the resources here. So one of the ingredients that we find hard to find is the toasted coconut paste, as well as the turmeric leaf. Having those ingredients, it will definitely enhance the rendang for our customers.
It's hard to get calamansi over here, so we substitute with lime juice and fresh lime. And also for our chilies, we have to use a blend of Mexican chilies. For our dark soy sauce over here, it's a bit harder to find the thicker versions in Singapore. So what we do is we do a home blend here, and to achieve that kind of consistency.
And there's the challenge of having to teach a largely non-Asian workforce how to make Singapore dishes from scratch.
South Americans make up a very huge backbone of the food and beverage society over here. One of the challenges rather is language barrier. So for myself, I have to speak a bit of Spanish and a bit of French to some of my workers here. And that was hard for me at the start.
It's quite a different type of melting pot, but one that presents an opportunity to preserve Singapore's hawker culture by sharing it with the rest of the world.
Since the food centre opened in September last year, the stalls have seen more locals from America coming here. In the beginning, their customer base was around 70 to 80% Asians, but now it's about half. It's a sign that more people are learning about Singapore's culture and heritage, and the hawkers want to open up more stalls around the states to further spread the Singapore brand. Chloe Chu, CNA, New York City.